Today we're looking at the Nextorch K40. It's a little keychain torch or a pocket torch, EDC, whatever you want to call it. There's a pen for size reference, but it's only 73mm by 16.5mm. I've just opened it up, so we're experiencing this together. This is the retail packaging. It does say max output of 700 lumens, however, that's in your strobe mode. 300 lumens is for your main torch, the highest output for your actual torch. It also has, as you can see here, 3 LEDs, which is going to do your UV, your red light, your blue light, and then it'll do a cop mode as well. She only weighs 17 grams, so it's not too bad. It's an alloy head, plastic body, some sort of composite plastic body there. You do have a run time of an hour on 300 lumens. And then on the lower setting, which is 10 lumens, you've got about 9 hours. It does have a medium function, which is 50 lumens. Constant LEDs on, so that's your UV, your red or your blue. They're going to run for about 4 hours, and your cop mode's apparently 19 hours. I don't know how that works out, but hey. It's USB Type-C, also comes with lanyard attachment. However, on the back you've actually got a pocket clip, which is very handy. It comes pre-installed, it's already on there. You could take it off if you don't like it, but let's actually have a look at some of the functions. So I haven't used it yet, but because I'm a bit of a torch person, we're going to have a bit of a look. Just trying to focus on these buttons if I can. For some reason we're not getting a focus, so that's a bit of annoyance. There we go, it takes a little bit. You've got a single button here. I'm assuming it's your on off, and that'll be your mode. We're about to find out, so there we go. Looks like it starts off on its highest setting. Simple on off. I'm assuming it's going to be like a LED lenser, where it's going to be a couple of seconds and you cycle through. There you go, that's your medium, that's your low, and that's your off, so it just cycles all through them. It does not have a memory mode as it appears. It would be nice if it started on the lower one and you work your way up, but all is well. If we click this one here and we hit the mode button, there we go, that's our strobe mode, that's your 700 lumens. Press and hold on button, does nada. Wait for it to cycle off. We've still got her on. She's off. Let's hold the mode button. Right, so that'll be our UV. And that'll be our red mode. That'll be our cop mode. And okay, so blue must be UV as well. So I'm just flicking through. Okay, that's red, blue. Okay, so that's your UV, that's your red, that's your cop. Okay, makes sense. Well, and you can actually use your torch with using auxiliaries. Press and hold. Yep, that turns it off. There you go. It's daylight at the moment, so we'll have to take it outside and test it. It claims that it's got a 78 metre distance out of this thing. I will test that tonight because I know I'm about 80 metres away from something by the dam, so we'll have a look at that. We did say it was a USB Type-C. It's got a little waterproof cover on there, so that's all right. So that'll be nice and easy. Now, as you can see here, it's flashing, or if you caught that, it's flashing blue. So this is going to be your battery indicator. Now, from memory, I know I've just opened it up, but I did a bit of reading on it beforehand. When it's a solid blue light in there, it's going to be 75 to 100% battery charge. Flashing blue, which it was just doing, you're looking at 50 to 75%. Then you've got a solid red, which is 25 to 50, and flash red is 0 to 25%. You're looking at about a 1.5 hour charge time on this as well. When it's charging, it'll have a red LED indicator. When it's full, it'll be blue. And you can actually use the torch while it's charging, so that's a little bit of a bonus. But we'll take it out after I do a little bit of charging on it, and we'll have a look at it together at night and see how well she performs. So this is what it looks like during the day that we're going to do most of our light tests from. That little IBC down the bottom there, the shuttle, little hut, whatever you want to call it. that's about 80 odd meters away. Easy. It's been a long time since I measured, but that's going to give you the general idea. This is daylight, this is, I don't know, about 2 o'clock in the RV. So wait till it gets dark and we'll go down there. This is for the K40. So we're doing our night test to check out that IBC. We'll flicker on. This is at 300 lumens. As you can see, we're hitting that IBC. You can identify that in the video there. I can identify what it is mainly because I know what it is. That's at medium. So as you can see, we're still making out that fence, which is about 10-15 meters in front of us there. And that'll be our lowest setting. So here we have the strobe test on it. Here we go. Put our black light on here. Really not much to see. Yeah. Dare say it'll bring up other bits and pieces, I guess. But there's nothing really to see around here. If we flick over, there's a flick button. That's our red light. Just pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. This camera, I've got a red light on behind me so I can see what I'm doing, but I'd say you get about a metre out of the red light. And now we've got our cop mode. Nothing terribly fancy. Probably enough to put the Fury Guardian on when you pull up behind them. And we're back to our blue light, so I'll switch her off. So after those tests, I'm pretty happy with this torch given the size of it and its claimed output. I've got no way of testing the output, but we did light up that IBC at 80 meters, so it's not terribly bad for the size of it. I mean, it is small enough you could basically just hang it on your keys. Something that'll always be there, just gotta remember to keep it charged. But yeah, I would recommend this torch for its price.